Tara's out of town dealing with family stuff, so we have Luke here from Rock and other stuff helping us out. Do appreciate it.
No problem. Hopefully Tara's doing well.
Yeah, she's okay. She'll be back next week.
Yeah.
You were saying you were doing good.
Doing well. I asked how you're doing, and you started telling me about the current cat contingency. Is a good way to say it.
Because we have a bunch of community cats we look after, and one of them is named Calvin, and he loves us. He talks to us, and he wants pets, and all of those wonderful things. But he hates every other cat. And he starts fights with them all the time. So he walks up to me Friday morning while I'm out there feeding them for the food, and go out in the morning, give them their kibble and stuff. And he comes up to me just like usual. I love you. And he's got this giant wound on this side of his face. I was like,
was he in a cat bar fight? Ugh.
I'm looking at him like Jesus Christ. He's like, I love you. It's like cat. It's like church from Pet Cemetery. And I'm like, Jesus. I call Sarah. She's at work. I'm like, what the f do you do? She talks to her boss at the shelter. We bring him in, and the vet looks at him. He says, yeah, it's an abscess. Because that's what happens. They get they get in fights with stuff, and they gets infected. So they took care of it. They gave him a shot of antibiotics, and they let him go. But now he's just walking around with this thing on his face. He's just like, I love you. He's the sweetest cat. He just looks. It's like, good Lord, buddy.
This is the time where all those other cats he was being crazy to, they're going to be like, yeah, you try something. We'll poke you in your abscess.
Oh, he's already wrecked the scab once. Yeah, he does
Poor
not.
Fella.
Well, he does not take a hint. He does not understand cause and effect. He's like, I'll try it. It'll be a different outcome this time. It'll be better.
Okay.
And it's not better. He'll be okay. That's how they have to. That's how the ferals, semi-ferals heal. It'll go away eventually. We've had another one. Two of the other ones had abscesses because they get in fights too. It'll deal, but still, it's disconcerting.
That's an intense Monday. This is why Garfield hates Mondays, because all this stuff happens.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's get to the actual news this week. Each week, Catherine goes out the worldwide interweb. Catherine and the Radio Daddy. All right, let's go out worldwide interwebs, find all sorts of horrible stuff, bring it back here for the segment we like to call "What the Fuck is Wrong with You?" And sometimes, or quite often, with the social media fads and trends that the kids do, it's like, what are you doing? Why are you doing? Like, there's one going around right now where they're like, they take those, I think it's like the stress dolls, and they heat them up and they press them against their face, and they're giving themselves terrible burns and shit. I'm like, of course you are, you idiots. No. And I look at that shit and I'm like, God, you guys are still, what the fuck is the point of it? But then something like this happens, and I'm like, you know what? Maybe, just maybe, the kids are all right. Hundreds of youths descend on Vancouver's Scientology building as part of speedrunning trend.
I have seen this trend. I did not know it's going to the youths and international now. Huh.
Yeah, it started in like LA or whatnot. Social media's latest viral trend made its way to Vancouver on Saturday afternoon when police say hundreds of people, mostly youths, tried to force their way into the city's Church of Scientology building. Vancouver Police Department said about 3 p.m. local time, officers received reports that between 250 and 300 people were congregating and attempting to, quote, gain entry into Scientology's premises. Police say a group tried to kick in the back gate and alleged others were throwing things at officers. No injuries, the officers in public reported. While the crowd was dispersed, police say it returned at 5 p.m., where one 16-year-old was temporarily arrested before being released to his parents. No criminal charges are recommended. Yeah, well, in case you've missed this, the Scientology speedrunning thing Started in LA, and what kids are doing is they are going to Scientology buildings and trying to get through them as quickly as possible while filming themselves.
Yes, and recording everything they see.
Yes. Like one dude is like mapping out the fucking building based on his speed runs.
Yeah. One guy was doing like straight up parkour over people in LA, like hopping over everybody and the tables and desks and stuff. So it's a gimmick now. I'll say this, Vancouver, I went to a big high school. I didn't have hundreds of kids doing something that cool for a field trip. Not even close.
The Church of Scientology is especially frustrating because they have done a lot of terrible things to people and have had like absolutely no recourse, and yet you have to deal with the fucking courts, and they are masters at lawyer stuff. So it's amazing to see just this dada nonsense absurdity bringing them straight to their fucking knees. They have removed the door handles from the LA building. You cannot get in.
We have to let you in. It's, oh man, that's so bad. I can never remember her name. She is King of Queens, the actress who got out of Scientology, and she made a big autobiography about it, big thing like that. She was the main actress in King of Queens, the guy that was married to the comedian, dark hair. Regardless, she made a big thing. She's like saying Scientologists love to play the victim in stories like this. It's hard to play the victim when you're shooing away teenagers. That's going to make you look bad if you're trying to kick teenagers.
There was like 20 or 30 of them showed up dressed as fucking minions.
I didn't see
it. And one of the guys was like the dude from Despicable Me with the fucking nose. And it's like the ringleader. And it's just been glorious to see.
I would trust Gru and Minionology over Scientology. At least that way I know what I'm getting into and it's not going to be as dark. But also, did you say that they came back for round 2?
Yeah, they came back for round 2.
Round 2, Xenu, and then they just bust on in at 5 o'clock. Oh, goodness. That is scheduled and dedication. Huh.
Butterball says, is this a reverse Westboro Baptist Church? It kind of is.
A little bit.
What can you do? It's just a bunch of anonymous people are just getting together and going.
It's a very aggressive flash mob.
And it's beautiful.
Yeah. No, I'm all for this at this point. So
this, however, is not.
No more feel-good stories. This was a little bit of a feel-good story.
Yeah, Florida unfortunately has to let us down. Teens drive lawnmower through Target, use leaf blower in Culver's for social media stunts. And look at just what's the hairstyle? I do not understand okay,
that is the thing. The mop top style. Just let it grow up and shag down. Yep, that is the high school thing.
They used to call that a bowl cut when I was a kid.
Yeah, but it's curly this time. So that's why it's cool now. See, as someone with wavy and curly hair, it wasn't cool when I grew up. But now it's a big thing. Okay, kids. Okay. I'm not bitter, by the way. Save your comments, YouTube.
Two 18-year-olds are facing... Two 18-year-olds are facing criminal charges after a pair of social media stunts caused property damage and endangered people, according to the Ocala Police Department. Janik. Oh, God. Damn it.
Read the name, please. I would love to hear you read that name.
Pat, I'd like to buy a vowel. It's Szkaradek.
I'm going to say Skarzadek.
Skaradek.
Like, right, remove the first S. Skaradek, excuse me. Man, I can't even do it myself. Dang it. Yeah.
And Luke Charsky were arrested following disorderly conduct in an incident Saturday, which Skaradek drove a lawnmower through the Target store. Charsky recorded the stunt the night before. They had gone to a Culver's restaurant using a leaf blower inside the building. Placed charge of criminal mischief, disorderly conduct for the Culver's incident, as well as a separate disorderly conduct charge for the Target incident. Now, to be fair, fuck Target.
Screw Target. I don't care. The cost that caused them all the damage you want, I don't care. But I'm on the other flip side. Why is this funny in a bit? Do I just not get it?
Okay, so you've got a riding lawnmower.
Yeah.
Congratulations. That's the whole joke.
And then they went to Culver's. Well, why are you messing with Culver's?
Don't fuck with Culver's. They're good. I like Culver's. So you can get like
ice cream. Yeah. Why in the world you got away with it at Target and they said, no, I want ice cream. And then you go to Culver's on the lawnmower?
Like, this isn't even Jackass level of shit. Jackass had some high concept shit, right?
They did. And they also like did it in areas where everything was safe and like enclosed. They would not go to public places, or rarely would, and damage public property in front of civilians, you know. There's got to be something like he says for social media stunts. Okay.
What's the joke?
That's what I'm saying too. Why is it funny? Because I see the little clip on the lawnmower, like on the thumbnail, like riding it through the parking lot. Okay, it just looks like you're a landscaper there to cut the grass. Funny? I don't get it. And then use a leaf blower in Culver's. Again, you just look like a landscaper. Why is that funny? I don't get it. Hilarious?
I remember this shit like Jackass would do with that fucking giant hand that would come around the wall. It's fucking glorious, you know?
Yeah, and they did it to each other, and they didn't do it to strangers and the public either, you know? It was so, like, why is this? It's gonna bother me at this point now. Also, they're 18. So that's they could get charged as adults. That makes it worse, kids. That makes it worse. I'll call you kids if you're acting like that, by the way. Ugh.
Well, we're moving over to somehow we have not one, but two Chick-fil-A stories. I didn't do this on purpose.
What's going on at Chick-fil-A this week that caused so much shenanigans?
We'll start with the first one. Bro, what the fuck how the fuck was this supposed to work? Chick-fil-A worker accused of criminal activity in $80,000 mac and cheese fraud.
Activity, first of all, you're having fun.
Yeah.
Their mac and cheese is not that good.
No. Former Chick-fil-A worker in Texas accused of trying to rake in the cheddar by ringing up 800 orders of mac and cheese. And then, I hear you.
Can you hear me?
I hear
what's up?
Where's it coming from?
I don't hear anything.
You don't. Okay, that's it.
Did I do something?
Never mind. No, you didn't do it. It was me. Stupid is my freaking.
I'm very paranoid about my audio now. It's like, what did I do? What did I touch?
You didn't do it.
Okay.
So when I first read. Go ahead.
No, I'm just looking at this too. I think because we live super close to a Chick-fil-A. Line is always wrapped around the corners. You know, all this huge, fatty, long line for barely medium, like just for passable fast food chicken. You know, I don't get it. That's my little Chick-fil-A rant right there. I don't get it. So
now, when I first read this, I thought, okay, over the course of whatever period of time, he had snuck in these extra orders of like mac and cheese and then refunded himself, which that's a little clever, right? Because you just mix it in with everything else and you get like $7 or $8 at a time and you charge.
It's like the Breaking Bad car wash. They just add a few extra car washes every day. That's what they did. Just things like that. That's fine.
But no. Cation Jones, 23, allegedly pocketed more than $80,000 in the scheme in November, and it was all caught on surveillance video. Grapevine police say Jones evaded multiple arrests multiple times before finally being apprehended. Detectives were alerted about the theft on November 29th by the owner of the franchise, who directed them the CCTV video that showed a man use a cash register to order $80,000 worth of the comfort food.
In 1 month, in November, you said, right?
You put in a single $80,000 order at fucking Chick-fil-A and tried to be like, I need a refund. Really?
I'm thinking of the biggest catering orders I've ever seen from a fast food place. Not a chance it got close to that. No way.
He's like, this is the perfect crime. You dipshit.
How did he come to $80,000 at the first place, too? Also, would he have to keep hitting the button or like manually typing it in? And then he would see the numbers on the computer and go, yep, that's what I want. You didn't stop at like 5,000. No, he got greedy.
And they're recording everything at all fucking times, you idiot.
And have you ever seen a Chick-fil-A with one person working? No, it's filled with high schoolers and college students and stuff running around. He wasn't alone. So people had to have been there around him too. Hey, what is his name? Hey, Keyshawn, what are you doing? Nothing. Go back to work.
Like, again, if you snuck this in, like with all those orders going around the building, you just kept sneaking in extra orders and then cash and then, getting refunds later. That might have slid through.
And with Chick-fil-A, like on the busy places, $100 a day snuck through like once a week. You could probably get away with that for quite a while.
Right.
And that's $100 a week for a thief. Not bad while you're already getting paid to be there anyway.
No, blue is wad all at once. Oh, maybe I should have said that considering the next story.
Your segue is terrible, Nash. Shame on you. I don't even know what you're going to lead to yet for Matt. Oh, no, not for poor Chick-fil-A. They especially won't like that good Christian company.
Yeah. Let's head to the next one. This is Florida. It was Texas over to Florida for this one. Oh man. My God. I'm sorry. I did not intend the name to be the same as yours, Luke. This is not on you, man. This is the
second Luke in the stories. There was also one of the high school kids was named Luke, so something's clearly going on.
Central Florida man exposed his genitals at Chick-fil-A drive-thru. Oh, there's more to it. There's more to it. Palm Coast man was arrested after being accused of exposing himself to a minor at a fast food drive-thru last week. In a release, deputies say they responded to the incident. Upon arrival, deputies spoke with the victim, a minor, who claimed that a customer had, quote, exposed his genitals through her while she was working at the drive-thru window. And keep in mind, again, cameras the fuck everywhere. Victim told deputies she was handing the customer his food and saw his exposed genitals with a bluish-green circular object, which she believed to be a sex toy, around his penis. Using surveillance footage, deputies said they managed to identify the suspect and later spoke to Doug Kewick at his home, and he admitted to going through the Chick-fil-A drive-thru earlier that day. He also confirmed he owned a bluish-green vibrating sex toy, which he had with him in the car. However, he denied he was wearing it at the time and denied having his genitals exposed. But then, during subsequent interviews, he revealed he had indeed been wearing the sex toy when headed to the drive-thru, claiming to have been, quote, testing a mode on the device which would adjust vibration speed based on how fast he was traveling.
What?
So apparently, if you drop below 55 miles an hour, his dick will explode.
It's the speed porn parody, and he's trying to shoot it himself at Chick-fil-A? This sucks.
Through the interviews, he denied exposing his genitals. He stated he did not believe his genitals or the device would be visible under his shorts, but they may have accidentally, quote, popped out. No, because they've got you all on video, and the victim was under the age of 16. So
yeah,
you just made
the toy is the least of your problems right now, sir.
Like, what the fuck did he? How is this the perfect plan?
What was the end result he was looking for? Like, what exactly was he looking for when he did this, you know?
I mean, I guess you got to find that fucking flasher thrill to like involve someone else in your shit non-consensually. Sure.
I guess.
But you go to a place that's covered the fuck in Do people not understand how many cameras are every the fuck where now?
Yes. Especially places that hand money all the time.
Right. Do people just not know this?
I'm also confused by this. Okay. So he pulls up to the drive-thru. This is where it happened, right?
Yep. Pulls up
through the window.
Yeah.
So would he have to like stand up in the car and shift around to do that to
Probably
show?
just sort of doing that.
Oh, he leaned the seat back. That's worse. Oh, God.
The hell, man.
33, and you're driving around trying to test stop and go speeds for your device. Also, come on, man. Come on. You couldn't have thought that was a cool idea. Come on.
Of all the fucking places, like, why? Evidence. Have a fucking dents. What do you think's going to happen, dipshit?
And then when he speeds away from the cops going 90 miles per hour, he's having the thrill of his lifetime because the little thing's going nuts in the car, like literally like shaking the entire floorboards because he can't stop it.
Now, I don't mean to be judgy, but this is probably the worst sex toy I've ever heard of in my entire fucking life. And we have heard of glass dildos, okay? This is right up there along with that.
I can't see how this would end in. I think of the potential insurance claim you'd have to make if you wrecked your car using one of those. You can't explain that to Geico. They're not going to help you.
Well, got another one. This is Taco Bell. So we have 3 fast food stories this week.
Okay.
Look, I have done the retail shit. I know how fucking stressful it is.
It's awful.
You get out of it as fast as you can, as much as you can. Not because it's the people are bad or anything. It's just the way the work is set up sucks so bad. I get it. It's stressful. I get it.
Yep.
This is not how you contend with that stress. Taco Bell worker shoots at 3 customers after one tried to fill water cup with soda.
Was it your own personal soda? What do you care?
Damari Jaquan Patterson, 20, was charged with 3 counts of aggravated assault with a firearm. He was arrested Monday, April 27th, after he allegedly shot at 3 customers in a Taco Bell in West Palm Beach. Alleged incident began when 2 customers entered the restaurant, went to the counter to request a cup of water. Once one of the customers was given a cup, she filled it at the soda fountain, according to the probable affidavit. This allegedly provoked a verbal altercation between Patterson and 2 customers. As the argument continued, a 3rd customer walked into the restaurant. The argument escalated. Patterson yelled at the 2 customers, quote, "Do something, do something, do something," according to a witness's cell phone footage. Another employee came over to Patterson and removed him from the customers. As the employee urged the customers to leave, the sound of a slide of a firearm being racked is clearly audible. Let's see. Patterson, the 3rd customer, was trying to exit, then tapped the between the door and exterior was trapped between the door and exterior restaurant wall. Patterson then approached her when she, quote, had no means of escape and fired a shot in her direction. It narrowly missed her and went through the restaurant window. Patterson then went back inside. Now, this is the moment I'm like, everyone else in the Taco Bell have stopped making the chimichangas. Everything has stopped. And he's just coming back in just like, so did I clock out? Could you someone clock me back in? According to the affidavit, authorities claim no evidence supports Patterson. Yeah, he tried to say Patterson called authorities and claimed that he believed the customers had weapons. They had rushed him and his coworker. He admitted to the officer that he had, quote, pulled his gun and fired shots in the air. After the initial statement, Patterson called his attorney, who advised him not to provide further statements. Yes, shut the fuck up.
That's the first smart thing I've heard in this entire article.
Patterson did intentionally and lawfully threaten by word or act to do violence. He also brandished and discharged a gun because there's like tons of people were fucking recording you as you did this shit. And you're like,
of course,
no, it wasn't me. They were coming right for it. They were coming right for us. They had a gun. Is like trying to do the cop defense shit, but you're at Taco Bell.
Yeah. The whole stand your ground thing doesn't work if you bring a gun to Taco Bell and you're serving them. What?
The fucking Taco Bell.
Also, it's not like someone was like, give me all the money, or they were trying to start fistfights. This started when the woman asked for a water cup and just filled it with soda.
Right. Yeah. This is
That
like
might be a
the last
3-cent
straw.
loss, maybe.
This is like the final straw. He just fucking snapped. It's just like, fuck it. I'm done. I'm fucking done.
His villain origin story started that day. He just got fed up finally, and there was just the unlucky people there. Soda in the water cup again, and the lights turned red, and he just started sweating. Ugh.
I am kind of amazed he called his he called his lawyer. I'm kind of amazed.
Do you think this is his first brush in with having anger issues? If he had his lawyer's number ready to go for something like this,
you know what? I can just tell you, I don't know what my lawyer's phone number is, so
that
should tell you everything. I have one. I just don't know offhand.
I have an email. That's the only thing I contacted him for, because like the whole family's lawyer. But I wouldn't call him. Like, I don't know. So
if somebody's got their fucking lawyer on speed dial, you've got some problems, pal.
I got a feeling the lawyer looked at that phone call already and go, oh crap, here we go. What'd you do?
All right, this last one is just holy shit. This is one of those things you see it happen and you're like, how are you not fucking dead? This is like, this is one of those things, like, if it ever happens to you, if you're ever constipated, all you have to do is think about this incident and you will immediately shit yourself all over again. It's that bad. Check this shit out. We got video. Oh, we got fucking video, baby.
I hope not too extreme a video for what you just described.
Here we go. Let's put it on the screen for everybody. Holy shit. Did you just see that?
I'm playing it now.
So
it's playing through an ad, but yeah, go ahead.
What happened there was the wheel of a plane went through his fucking car. Plane, United Airlines Flight 169, crashed into a bakery truck while traveling northbound on the New Jersey Turnpike. According to Chuck Patericus, Senior Vice President of Transportation and Logistics, the incident happened as the driver exited the turnpike. While the trailer was unscathed, the wheel of the commercial plane crashed into the driver's window. The driver suffered small cuts from the incident, currently at a hospital receiving care. He's fine. Somehow.
Man,
he had the glass scratched him up, but otherwise,
that is some straight up Final Destination stuff. Straight out of Final Destination.
You're like, oh shit, now this is going to be following you around for fucking ever.
Yes, you missed that one. That means you're going to have more adventures like that. Ugh.
Like, oh my God. The wheel, if the wheel hit the guy's window, the entire body of the plane was just like maybe 5 feet above the truck.
I was going to say, how close was the runway to that road where he was like, they were flying at that angle, ascending or descending? It doesn't matter.
We don't have a video of the plane itself coming in, which is the all we have is the moment it hits. But Jesus fucking Christ. Now, first of all, yes, he has all the lawsuits. All of the lawsuits are his.
Yeah.
It's like the Infinity Stones, only, they're lawsuits.
Emotional distress, time off work. What else we got? Any type of
pain
injury,
and suffering,
even misconcentration,
pain and suffering.
There we go. Actual, loss of life, throughout everything outside of work. So yeah, that's a lot right there.
Like, motherfucker. I would be so mad. I would, some people would be like, thank God I'm alive. I would be so mad. Look the fuck at my truck, man. You fucked that's my fucking truck. I own it straight up. You fucking total it. You motherfucker.
Yeah, that's how I make
money. I would
money.
be so fucking mad.
Yeah. And now I have to pay for hospital bills too. Oh, no, you're going to get to do that. Also, on the week that Spirit finally closed doors, like completely closed doors, Spirit, the budget airline.
Yeah.
You know, that airline never once had a plane crash, never once had a fatality in 30 years. Never.
I could have sworn there was another one, Qantas. But I
something
only got
like
that from fucking Rain Man.
Yeah. But meanwhile, the bigger airlines, they pull this stuff. Whatever. Don't stop. We don't want to slow things down. Let's get the passengers off. Are they scared? That's okay. The passengers had to have felt that, by the way.
Oh, God. Yeah. Imagine if they just tried to keep going.
Yeah. Like what? Oh, we got a schedule to keep. Come on. Oh, here we go. Yeah.
This is your pilot speaking. And we may have been experiencing a little bit of turbulence. If you look to your right, you can see a bread truck on the highway. Fucking sake. Like, you are never forgetting this. This is the rest of your life.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like, I fly a good amount too. I would be like, I'm driving from now on. But now I'm also like, well, I can't drive by airports anymore because this was Newark too. That's a big one.
Clip
That's
says,
a big
who
airport.
wants bread?
Yeah. What kind of bakery baked goods are we talking about here? Because that's at least one little thing for the cleanup crew. You know, the road crew that has to come clean up the debris on the side of the highway. It's like, I mean, it's wrapped. So might as well.
Jesus Christ. Of all the New Jersey Turnpike. And they were returning from Venice, Italy. Oof. And they struck a light pole.
So they were returning, descending, and they hit a light pole?
Yeah.
What?
Everybody's fine. Everybody on the plane and the driver are all fine somehow.
United's lawyers aren't going to have a fine week. They're still trying to figure this out. We'll settle for you. You know what? Let's just give you your own plane. Will you settle for that? We cannot let this keep going.
Once this happens, you can never play the lotto again. You've used it all up.
You cashed out all your luck. That's true. It was worth it. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, you cannot never gamble again. You can't. You're right.
You got to go find one of those mushrooms with the green spots from Mario. That's how you get back in the game. To find
man.
All right.
Like,
so
what do you tell your boss too? On the call, as soon as that's like a bit of an accident, boss. I'm going to be delayed. I almost died. Turn on the news.
Yeah, I hit something. What? Fucking airplane. But to be fair, the plane was in the air at the time.
Yeah, and I was driving the speed limit, and I did have my seatbelt on. I was good.
Jesus. All right. Yeah, as how close the overpath is from the landing pad. Like, that seems like a design engineering problem.
That also seems wild. Ugh.
We've learned this week you can run into a car with a plane and everybody can live.
Yeah.
Wow.
Alrighty. Baked goods for everybody.
There is nothing so important at the fucking Taco Bell to require gunfire.
No. And if you're like me, like Taco Bell's fine for what it is. I've never wanted to get even a fist fight, let alone a gunfight for Taco Bell.
We have learned yet again, it's remedial at this point. No one wants to see your dick. Just go through life believing no one wants to see your dick. They may, but just go ahead and expect that they don't and be pleasantly surprised later.
That will never happen, though, at Chick-fil-A. You can guarantee it's not going to happen at Chick-fil-A.
No, it's not going to happen. We've also learned if you're going to steal from work, if you're going to embezzle, it's the fucking 5 figures, maybe spread that shit out a little bit.
Or maybe go real low.
Saying.
Maybe $50, $50. That's not too bad, right? 80,000 is really pushing it.
We've learned you're not a comedy genius because you ran the riding mower through a Target.
or a Culver's. If anyone in your comment section that sees this on YouTube later wants to explain that, please do. I'd be curious to see why that's so gut-bustingly hysterical.
And finally, we've learned you can bring the Church of Scientology to its knees with just like 300 teenagers. That's all you need.
Yes. Church of Scientology, school's almost out for the summer.
God,
you be ready to go, really getting those front doors locked up with some type of security, because those kids are going to be looking for something to do, and they have all the time for 3 months. Guess what? You got some work to do. Man, oh man. That 4th of July party? Oh, that's not going to happen. It's 4th of July break into Scientology.
Oh, I hope you got enough Space 747s to fit everybody.